Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Infinity. We're here in our lovely little base with a minecart on our head still, and a whole bunch of ender pearls. So what we're going to do with these ender pearls is we are going to head in to our ender farm here, but we're going to do something first. I'm going to take a trash can, and we need a filter. Basic item filter works just fine. We're gonna go, I don't know if this is the quickest way to get there. I don't remember. It's been a couple days since filming. But we need to go finish up this ender farm. I brought the Killer Joe over already. It should be working just fine down here. So I've got the Killer Joe on this side. He's not doing a whole lot because he doesn't have the sword in. But we can probably turn him off. Yeah, so we'll just turn him off. There's a couple ender pearls in here. We're going to set this to ender pearls and lock it. And I guess we don't really need a filter then. I've also moved the... Let me just turn mob sounds down just a little bit here, because they're really annoying me. I've moved this so that we can pump that over there and still have our awesome ender pearl transporting this way and the experience transporting that way. So what we need to do here is just put some item conduits on there. We can go... Oh, we need to get at these things and set the output. Item output is at the back. This one, we want the experience output to be there, not there. And we want the item output at the back as well. So I guess we have to do that for this one too. Which means these are going to attach now. We just gotta set them to extract. And then insert over here, and that's gonna pull all the ender pearls out of there. I hope. Yes, we are getting so many ender pearls right now that it can't even handle, like it doesn't even show that there's them disappearing. Or else this one's just not working. Item outputs are both going out here. This one's extracting without the redstone signal. Do I have my Yetta wrench on me? Fly over here so I don't have to listen to them quick. Yetta wrench, we want this on item mode. Okay, so this... Oh, this isn't connecting here. So we need to... I'll just break it and replace it. No, that's not what I wanted. Man. Having multiple things in one block space is absolutely amazing. It's kind of tricky sometimes though. So there we go. And the other thing we want to do is to grab one of these and put it so that we have another thing here. We can have our trash can, and we want this to insert on a filter, blacklist ender pearls. So that means everything else, whether it's rare treasures or mob souls or whatever, I don't care, is all gonna be blacklisted. Now we probably don't need this sword in there anymore then, and that's the reason why. As you see, it absolutely dies if we have that. But I just wanted to make sure, take our magnet off, that this is all working here. It seems to be, everything is getting picked up. Yep, All the experience is picked up. Perfect. So if we go make just probably a diamond sword with sharpness on it or something. Doesn't even need looting. Then we can set these like this. And if we grab our Yeta wrench, we can just easily swap these to input. I don't know how I got rid of that one. No. There we go. Input, input, input. And this one's output. Active without redstone signal. And these will stay full. Then we just need to do this. And we need a tesseract at the end. Or if we can make some kind of capacitor bank for now. We don't have a tesseract, shiny, no, ferrous ore, no. So capacitor bank. I need to open up this. There we go. Capacitor bank. What are we missing? We are missing from the regular capacitor bank, we're missing a redstone block. Easy enough. And 2, 3, 4 of those. Perfect. What's a vibrant capacitor bank? We don't have vibrant crystal, do we? Can we make one? Ooh, we need vibrant alloy nuggets. Can we make those? Yes, we can. But here's the real question. Can we make octadic capacitors? How many vibrant alloys do we have? Vibrant alloys. What is required in making vibrant alloys? Ender pearls and energetic. Well, I can tell you that I have a lot of ender pearls. So if we go over here, alloys only, we can start that cooking. Whoa, going real fast. And then we need glowstone, who's in the middle. So let's just go and make a nice little 16 glowstone here. 1, 2. So we need more capacitor. We need more double layer, which is 1, 2, 3, 4 or more. Okay, and now we go capacitor again. I'm gonna grab a little more of these vibrant alloys, toss them in there, boom, boom. We have our 4, and now if we go capacitor one last time, capacitor. We need the vibrant. Oh, oops. We need to make the vibrant crystal first. So this is a beast. Ah, don't charge. Oh, it's charging. That's a beast of a thing. If we put that in here, it probably won't charge, right? No. Okay, good. The system won't get hit too hard by it. So this is going to continue charging. I'm curious to see though, does it charge when we aren't there? I don't know. How's our experience tank doing? Awesome. All these things are doing amazing. We have 1 septuple. We also have 170,000 over here. So let's fly back to the nether, or the end for one more trip. Oh, we didn't make the sword. Oops. Let's make the sword. I'm just gonna mess with my game by teleporting absolutely everywhere. And then it's gonna give me infinite diamonds. Once it loads in. Hello? I guess just yelling at somebody. Guess his wife wasn't happy with him or something. So now if we go over here, we can attach this there. And we are generating 5,120 RF per tick completely sustainably. The only thing that we have to worry about is nutrients, but as you can see, it takes very little nutrient. And we will get that automated as well very quickly here. We also have a full barrel full already of the lovely little ender pearls. Now we're gonna need a void upgrade for our barrel, which is 2 slots. Because we don't want it getting too overloaded. Upgrade. We only have 2 of those. Man, these things are expensive. There's our 3rd. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh well, since we made them, we might as well grab it. So that's 5 slots we need. And if I go to Java, what are they called? Ah, structural. So this is 1. Here's 2, that's 4 slots. We need the 3rd one. Okay. And then we need, do we have enough diamonds? Yeah, sword. Let's make a diamond sword. And then we will teleport. Where's our, nope. Where's our teleporter mudjinger? Let's go over here. We have 36 levels. Boom, Wrath 3 and Bane of Arthropods 4. That is pretty terrible. I don't know what that gets us. Oh well. Oh, that was the wrong teleport. Oh, it's really quick. You see how fast we teleported there? So we're gonna use this Wrath 3 thing, see if it works. I don't know what Wrath 3 does. We might need to get an auto disenchanter at some point. But if we head on down here, we can now open up the Killer Joe, give him this. And he's gonna be constantly killing. And this is gonna be constantly generating. So let's add our structural upgrades here. There's 1, there's 2, and there's 3. We now have 7 slots available. Add in that, so now we can take 4096 ender pearls and the void upgrade. Right? Yes, so both of them are in there. So there would be 256 stacks of ender pearls kept in this thing. If it works the way it should. Perfect. So now all we need to do is work on nutrient and maybe a weapon that will last longer. A way to charge it at least. Like we could make one of these and pull it out and then stick it in here. Because if you put this weapon in here, it charges. So if we do like this. You see it goes down. Put it in here, it'll charge it back up. Actually, I'm gonna turn this off. Let's see. Never active. Let's get a bunch of them. I'm curious whether we can so that we can run this. I gotta run back to the base just quick. I should make a teleporting book so I don't have to fly all the time. But I'm not gonna do it just yet. We need a filter. We need another filter that is going to match NBT. I don't know whether this one does. Let's find out. So if we do this like this, no, we need an advanced one, I think. Advanced item filter, which means we need paper. Which we can do. Oh, we gotta go out here. Use our terrible system we've got out here. Hit you with my hammer. It's like Thor's hammer. Got 135 in there, so that's all right for an AFK, but I can easily make that better. So there we go. There's another 3 paper, and we need a Z logic controller, which is solarium, silicone, zombie head, and redstone. Zombie head. I only needed 1. I don't know why we have 190. Silicone. 2. Redstone and solarium. Boom. Now we go to the slice and splice, which is this one here. Boom, 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 boom. These I want to get to at some point too. What does this require? Ultimate hybrid. Oh, this is like nasty ICU stuff. ICU. What is that? The IC2 is what I meant to say, not ICU. ICU. Okay, so advanced item filter. Boom. If we check that in here now, match MBT. So that if we do this, and then we get another chest. And do insert. Oh, we need to set this to always active. Actually, let's do this an easy way. Do we have, yeah, we got different stone swords, so we're gonna try this like this. So if we're gonna pull out this stone sword, we put in this one, it doesn't pull it out, but that one it does pull it out. Perfect. So that's exactly what we're looking for. We can grab these back, and this we'll just throw in there. There's nothing in there, so I don't know why that's still sitting there, but now we should be able to use the wyvern sword, which means we can set up a timer so that it only attacks when there's mobs there, I guess. Maybe that's something we'll do in the future, but as of right now, we needed 2 of these. If we do this, we can go insert. We need advanced item filter. Put that in there. Let it drain all of the. This guy's gonna take some experience in here too, which is pretty cool because then we can just gonna let all those guys gather up. But yeah, then we can just take all the experience out of him, just as like a quick little upgrade thingy. I like how it changes the sword every time. That's kind of cool. It can be the ender. So we throw this in here now. Boom, charge 0. So then we go over here. We want this and to match MBT. So now this is in here with no charge. If we set this to active without signal, it's gonna throw it in there and get fully charged. So we actually need this on in and out. And we need this on in and out as well. I'm curious to see, does this work? So we're gonna just wait for a bunch of guys to drop, and then we're gonna test this to see if this works. How's our thing doing? 22 stacks. We're generating a bunch. I don't know why. Doesn't seem to be generating as much anymore, does it? It's generating 1600. Each one of these is 320. 5 times 320 is 1500. Yeah, so it's 1600. So that's all we're generating, is 1600. It's just it was draining out the internal power. But we're gonna make this even better, because as you can see, we still have what looks like a net gain when we have the sword in. So not quite dead, just about though. There we go, it's dead. Pulled out, put in here, fully charged, chucked back in. Working system. It will now kill all of our Endermen for us. We just need to work on the nutrients, and maybe even put in another stabilized mob spawner up here to really get the spawning happening. And that means we could also make the tube 3x3 because of our AoE attack. We could really refine this thing and just have it generating silly amounts of power. But that is an automatic sword charging device that is almost filled. In the time of this episode, it is just about filled a vibrant capacitor. So that's pretty amazing. Now, why are we generating all this power? Because it's kind of endgame what you're supposed to do. But we're also looking at making... Once it comes back, I'll show you. Come on. Hello. Wow. This is really hung. Just give me 1 second while it loads. Alright, so that actually fully locked up the game, and I had to close it with Task Manager. So hopefully it doesn't completely ruin everything. But, just to finish up the episode, what we're looking at making... We gotta make a slaughterhouse next episode, because we're gonna be making lasers. Now, lasers are pretty amazing because you can use all these focuses. As you can see, these blue laser focus brings you lapis and nether lapis, diamond, sapphire, apatite, all this stuff. That's what you want. But is there a light blue? Light blue brings us shiny. And this takes 1.5 million RF. And we have a chance of getting shiny. So that's why we want to generate silly amounts of power. Because then we can actually get to shiny ore. So we can actually create tesseracts and deep storage units. Because I want to have a wall of just stupid amounts of stuff for deep storage units. Sound like a plan? It sounds like a plan to me. So next episode, we will automate this. And maybe we'll move this into the nether as well. Pretty easy setup to move into the nether, so I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you again so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye-bye.